Good morning, fifth graders. Today we're going to be taking our Japan end of the unit quiz. So if we read the instructions here, it says to open the PDF textbook reader before you take the quiz. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go over to my Google Classroom, go to the classwork section, and scroll down through all of the assignments so that I can open my Japan reader online. Click the link, open up the reader, and we'll give this a chance to load while we go back and read the rest of the instructions. In the second sentence, it says, "This is the only resource you are allowed to use. Read each question carefully and use the page numbers to check your answers. When you finish, click the purple Submit button and then turn in the assignment." And an important note, the page numbers listed in the quiz form are the page numbers in the book, not the document. Make sure the page number in each question is the number listed in the bottom left or right corner of the page, not the page number of the PDF. So what does that mean? In the document here, we can see that there are 102 pages, and right now we're on page 1. But this is just the cover of the book. That's not actually page 1 in the reader, so we need to scroll down until we actually start seeing some page numbers here in the bottom left corner. So this is page 2 of the reader. So if we go to question 1, the first question is, which best describes the geography of Japan? And that's on pages 44 and 46. So as I'm going down to page 44 and 46, I'm looking down here in the corner and not up here at the top, because this is the number of pages in the document, not the page numbers of the book. So I'm going to scroll all the way down to page 44. Hopefully you're not getting motion sickness as I do this. And here we are, page 44. I'm going to reread the question so that I know exactly what I'm looking for. Which best describes the geography of Japan? Is it a finger of land extending east from the Korean border? 4 large islands and thousands of small ones located east of Korea? Thousands of islands located southeast of Europe? Or lastly, a desert country with only a few seacoasts? So I'm going to go back to my reader and do some review because this is chapter 1. It's been a while. So it says Japan is an island nation in the Pacific Ocean. And I'm looking for key words here that I remember from my options. It is located east of China and the Korean Peninsula and is part of what we call the Pacific Rim. Okay, so that rings a bell, right? We see that it's located east of China and the Korean Peninsula. I remember that was a part of the second option here, 4 large islands and thousands of small ones located east of Korea. So that could be a potential answer, but we haven't read anything yet about 4 large islands and thousands of small ones. So let's go back. To people in these lands, the sun seems to rise first over Japan. That is probably why the Japanese called their country Nippon. Which means origin of the sun. Okay, that wasn't very helpful for helping me find my answer. Here's a map. You could absolutely use this. Okay, so it does look like Japan contains 4 large islands. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is east of China and east of Korea, North and South Korea. I think we're on to our answer here. There are 4 major islands and thousands of small ones in the Japanese archipelago. Okay, there we go. So we know that Japan is 4 large islands and thousands of small ones located east of Korea. So this second option is our best option. With each of the questions, make sure that you go to the correct page number. Start out by reading all of the options. Of course, use the process of elimination. So any answer that is just does clearly not make sense, eliminate it, get rid of it, and narrow it down to the best possible options. And then use your reader and these page numbers to find the actual answer. You can take as much time as you need to on this. There's no time limit. And if you do choose to take a break from the quiz, if you do half and then say, okay, that's enough right now, I need a 5-minute break, just make sure that you leave the tab open on your computer or laptop or tablet or whatever it is that you're using so that you don't lose all of your previous answers. Okay, good luck to everybody. On Thursday, we will be looking at some haiku and starting to think about how to write some of our own poems. All right, have fun. If you have any questions, send me an email, please.